Once upon a time, in a beautiful village surrounded by mountains, there lived a widow. She had two daughters. The elder daughter's name was Stella. She looked like an angel, but her beauty wasn't just on the outside. It was in her character, too. She was incredibly kind, always thinking of helping others, and she wouldn't sit idle for even a minute, always busy working. But the younger daughter, Bella, she was the exact opposite of her sister. She was incredibly lazy. Even when the sun was high in the sky, she would still be sleeping. If anyone asked her to do something, she would answer them arrogantly. But the mother loved Bella the most because she was her own biological daughter. Since Stella was her stepdaughter, she treated her like a housemaid. Every day, the mother would scold Stella. "Hey, Stella, come look at this. Why is the house so messy? Did you finish the cooking? And you still have to wash those clothes." But when it came to Bella, she would coo, "Oh, my little Bella, come here, dear. I brought your favorite sweets. Eat them and then go take a nap." Stella felt sad seeing all this, but she never showed it on the outside and finished all her work with a smile on her face. For the mother, the income from spinning yarn was very important, so Stella had to sit next to an old stone well in the village every day and spin yarn. She would work from morning till evening. The mother forced her to spin so much that blood would often ooze from her delicate fingers. A colorful parrot living there was Stella's only friend. She would talk to the parrot while spinning. One day, while working in the freezing cold, her finger started bleeding. The blood dripped onto the spindle full of yarn, staining it red. "Oh no! If Mother sees this stain, she will scold me terribly," Stella thought. She leaned over to wash the spindle in the well water. But as fate would have it, the slippery spindle slid from her hand and splash! It fell deep into the well. Stella screamed, "Oh my God, what do I do now? Mother will kill me if she finds out." She ran home crying. When she told her mother, the woman became furious. "You clumsy girl! Do you know how much that spindle costs? Don't you dare come back home without it. You might as well have fallen into the well yourself instead of the spindle." She yelled harsh words. Stella went back to the well, weeping. She was terrified to go home without the spindle. Seeing no other way, she jumped right into the well to retrieve it. When Stella, who had fallen into the well, woke up from her faint, she found herself in a breathtaking world. Surrounded by lush green meadows, flowers brighter than anything she had ever seen were releasing a sweet fragrance. The sky wasn't blue, but a strange, beautiful shade of pink. She started walking. There stood a large baker's oven full of bread. Suddenly, hundreds of loaves inside started screaming, "Get us out! Get us out! Or we'll burn to a crisp! We've been baking for so long! Please, someone save us!" Stella didn't think for a second. "Oh, poor things, they're suffering so much," she thought. She ran over, grabbed a long wooden peel, and carefully took out every single loaf without breaking them. The loaves all said, "Thank you, Stella, you are such a good girl." She walked a bit further and saw a huge apple tree. The tree was bending low, unable to bear the weight of its fruit. And the tree started talking too. "Stella, my apples are ripe and sweet as honey, but I can't bear the weight anymore. Please, someone pick them and eat them, otherwise they will all rot and go to waste," it begged. Stella, with a smiling face, shook the tree vigorously. The apples fell down like rain. She gathered them all into a neat pile, bid goodbye to the tree, and moved on. Finally, she arrived at a strange little cottage. The roof of the cottage looked as soft as cotton. An old woman was standing at the door. Her teeth were very large, which made her look a bit scary at first. Stella wanted to run away in fear, but the old woman called out in a very kind voice, "Come here, my child. Don't be afraid. My name is Mother Holle. I know you are a very good girl. Will you stay in my house and help me? If you keep my house clean, I will treat you like my own daughter. But you must do one task very carefully. Every day, you must shake my bed thoroughly until the feathers fly about. When those feathers fly in the sky here, it snows down on earth. Will you do it?" Stella agreed. She stayed right there. She worked even better than Mother Holle had asked for. Every day when she shook the bed, millions of white feathers would fly into the sky, and people on earth would rejoice, saying, "Oh, look, it's snowing." The old woman also took care of Stella with great love, feeding her delicious food every day. Days passed. One day, Stella started feeling sad, thinking about her old home. "Grandma, you take such good care of me, but I miss my sister Bella and my mother. Can I go home?" she asked. Mother Holle smiled. "I love your honesty, Stella. Since you worked so hard here, I must give you a reward," she said, leading her to a massive golden gate. As Stella crossed the threshold, suddenly it felt like the sky turned into gold. Gold rained down upon her. Her dirty old dress, her hair, everything turned into pure gold and started shining. "This is the reward for your kind heart and the help you provided. Here is your spindle. It has turned into gold too," Mother Holle said, and sent her off. When Stella opened her eyes, she was standing outside the same old well. Seeing her, the parrot screeched, "Look, look, our golden girl has returned. She's come back shining like a queen." When Stella entered the house, her mother and sister were shocked. The gold on her body blinded their eyes. Upon hearing the whole story, the mother became incredibly greedy. "If I send our Bella there too, she will come back with bags full of gold," she planned. Even though Bella hated working, she went to the well out of greed for the gold. She deliberately pricked her finger on a thorn, smeared blood on a spindle, threw it into the well, and jumped in after it. She too arrived in the magical world. The same bakery appeared. The bread screamed, "Get us out!" But do you know what Bella said? "Hey, why should I take you out? I came here to get gold like a princess. My hands will get dirty. Get lost," she said arrogantly, and walked away. Next, the apple tree begged her. Bella replied, "What if an apple falls on my head? I won't shake you," and walked off. Finally, Bella arrived at Mother Holle's house. For the first day only, she did a little work for the sake of the gold, but by the second day, her true laziness came out. "I can't shake this bed and all. I'm going to sleep," she said, ignoring the old woman's instructions. Because of this, the snow stopped falling on Earth. Mother Holle understood Bella's nature. "Bella, you don't know how to work, but you have too much greed. You can leave now," she said, and Bella was overjoyed. "Yes, now I'm going to get gold just like Stella did," she thought, standing in front of the golden gate with her eyes closed. But when the gate opened, gold didn't fall. Instead, a black, sticky, smelly substance, pitch or muck, rained down on her. "This is the reward for your laziness and ego," the grandmother said, and closed the door. Bella stood outside the well, covered in that muck. The parrot screeched, "Look, look! The filthy bundle has returned. The lazy girl has come back covered in dirt." That muck on her body never washed off for the rest of her life. Friends, what do we learn from this story? For every small help we do, and for honest hard work, there is always a reward. If you are kind and active like Stella, your life will shine like gold. But if you are greedy and lazy like Bella, only trouble will come your way. So, be honest.